Good morning. That's going to be my intro. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's Anasa Troutman, your friendly neighborhood host of the Big We podcast. We are back for season 6 one more time. It's really 5 more times, but right now it's just one more time right now. I have so much to tell y'all. And guess what? This week and next week, I think, it's no guest. It's just me. You're gonna just have me. I get to talk to myself and to you only for 2 whole episodes. I said I was gonna sing Beyonce, but I'm just not feeling it right now. Maybe I'll do it later. You know, she has that song, Me, Myself, and I, that talks about her, herself, and her. And I feel like that's what it's gonna be like for the next 2 episodes. Cause I'm gonna be my own best friend. Except for I'm gonna be your best friend too. Okay, let's get to it. I drank all my water before we even started. I was supposed to say I was supposed to save my water for the episode, but I drank it. So now I might sound crazy, but it's fine because you love me unconditionally. And so I can sound like this. Anyway, let's get into the episode, y'all. I want to tell y'all about last week because I think the Big We is growing in such a beautiful, beautiful way. I feel so proud of who we're becoming. And we had a humongous, humongous, humongous milestone last week. I may have talked about it before on previous episodes, but for the past maybe 6 months, our team here in Memphis has been working on hosting a convening for funders here in Memphis. And last week we had 40 people come to Memphis. Well, half of them were from Memphis and half of them were from outside of the city, like from New York and LA and Chicago and Detroit and Minneapolis, from all over. And then we had a whole bunch of events where we had our partners come. So we had this humongous celebration event on the last night, and we had a welcome dinner and we had breakfast. It was such an amazing event. And as the Big We has grown so much in the past year, and we've gotten so clear about the work that we're doing on the ground, we've gotten clear about the fact that our real work is to be able to leverage all of these beautiful, amazing cultural assets that live in our communities and bring them up to the surface so they can be leveraged to be able to bring growth and wealth to our communities, to the people whose cultural assets they actually are. Because y'all know culture and storytelling is what we're all about here at the Big We. And we're all about leveraging that culture and those stories for our growth and our healing and to build wealth in our communities and to be able to help repair our hearts and our environment and our families and our friends and all the people, because we want everybody to experience safety, joy, love, and abundance at all times. I mean, you can't have all 4 of those all the time, but a baseline of those things. So that is really your experience as a human being. And then you can have hiccups, but that you wake up every morning I have a good life. My family has a good life. My friends have a good life. And this is what we want. And so this is what we've been doing at the Big We, is really honing our work and really getting clear about our language and our programs. And it finally felt like we were ready to invite people in. Because, of course, we think real big at the Big We, and we have these big, amazing dreams. And it's not just Claiborne anymore. Of course, we want to finish Claiborne Temple, but there's 20 other sites that we're supporting, and entrepreneurs that we're supporting, and women storytellers that we're supporting, and folks who are really reimagining what America can look like. And it's been exhilarating, but getting ready for this event and then going through the event has just felt like a whole nother level of depth, not only in our own understanding of our work and the understanding that our partners have of the work, the way that we're showing up, but it really has helped deepen my understanding about myself and who I am and who I'm becoming. And I am very proud of myself, y'all. I don't ever, I never say that. I'm always I'm so proud of my team and everything is beautiful and the artists are great and the entrepreneurs are amazing. But I had a moment this week or last week, whenever it was, when I looked at myself and I was like, whoa, you're doing this. You're really doing this." And it is sometimes hard for me to slow down and to really take note of the things that I'm accomplishing because I'm not hard on myself, but I have such a big vision all the time that it takes like a kabillion years to get where I want to go. It feels like it takes a long time and it takes a lot of work and I never have a dream that I can accomplish in the moment. I always have to become someone new to accomplish a dream that I have. I have to grow in some way or get new courage in some way or something. I have to become someone else to accomplish the things that I dream about. And I feel like I had the moment where I realized I had become the person who could pull this off. And it just felt so amazing. And I felt so proud of myself. And I felt like that thing that you feel when you're just like, I did it. I did it. And I did it my way. And I did it in community, which is like a new thing for me because I'm also I've been a solopreneur for most of my adult life, and I'm used to pulling things off alone. And the past few years, I have worked really hard to learn how to work in community and how to build a team and how to have good partnerships. And when I looked around last week and I looked at the celebration dinner and all the people who showed up, but like not just our team, not just our guests from out of town and our guests from in town, but our partners. The mayor showed up and stayed for hella long. The musicians were there, like the guy who owned the venue we were in. It was like a really amazing room. It was so beautiful to look around and to see all the people who showed up for us and who showed up for each other. And it makes me believe that even more is possible than what I thought. And really working working really hard not to go back into the dream space and come up with something new. I'm like, "No, stick with what we have. We have a big vision. We are in a place where we can actually accomplish it." And, we have a lot of money to raise, but, like, folks were really responsive and really excited and really already calling, asking for more, asking for follow-ups, asking for conversations, and it feels really amazing. So we are about to go through a rebrand, and we're gonna come out. We're gonna start our newsletter next year. It's gonna be so beautiful, and we're gonna come back with another season of the podcast, and everything is even gonna be more aligned and more refreshed and more together and more clear. And I'm just so excited that y'all get to come on this path with us because I mean, we've been doing this for 6 years now, and I feel like our little girl is growing up. I'm like I was talking to someone today, I'm like, "The big we used to be a toddler, but now she's a young adult, and she wants new clothes. She wants new friends, and she wants to get out into the world and do things and be grown." So just stay tuned. Keep rocking with us. Thank you for being with us for this long. I'm so grateful to all of y'all who keep showing up for the big we and for me and for this dream that we can build you know, a movement for love and that we can learn how to love each other and be in community and have our stories both express and teach us about who we are and who we can be. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. What's going on with you? I know you can tell me now, but I can't hear you. It's cool. I can imagine that things are great for you. I'm so happy. Okay, let's get into this pop three. Such exciting things going on right now. All right, y'all. um, Megan Pete, our good friend Megan Pete, also known as Megan Thee Stallion, has a movie out on Netflix. And you gotta go watch it right now, okay? Because Megan has been through some things and she is ready to tell you all her business. The movie is so great. It talks about her family. She talks a lot about her mama. Her Megan and her mama were very, very, very close before she passed. So she talks about her mom and her relationship with her mom and her grief when her mother passed. She talks about all her legal stuff. She talks about her degree when she went back to school and got her degree. She talks about her own battle with self-esteem. She talks about literally everything. So I feel like you should have watched it by now. I don't understand what you're doing. But just go watch it. It's great. She's great. We love Megan. We love Megan Thee Stallion, don't we? Y'all, we love her, right? We love her so much. And we love what she's doing and we love how she shows up. Go watch her movie. What else we want? Ooh, I know what I wanted to talk about. I'm very excited about this. This week, last week, 1 week, 1 day, I think it was this week. I lose track of the days, y'all. You know this by now. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame had its induction ceremony, and the list of people who were inducted is very exciting to me. Now, they had, Dave Matthews Band, of course, that's Auntie Cheryl's favorite #1 band, my best friend Cheryl. Have you met her? Have I talked about y'all met Cheryl? She was on the episode last year. Remember? She was on the Beyonce episode last year. Cheryl Keita, wonderful woman in our lives. That is her favorite #1 band of all times. Okay, Dave Matthews Band. She has seen them like a billion, kabillion times. So they were on the list. Cher was on the list. Zendaya came and wore a Bob Mackie outfit, and Law Roach was there on the carpet. It was amazing. But here's who we really care about. Not that we don't care about Cher and Dave Matthews. I'm not saying that. But here's who we really care about. #1, Kool and the Gang. What? Kool and the Gang. Yes, Kool and the Gang. Be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You deserve. Mary J. Blige. Queen of, what does she call herself? Queen of something. Queen of Hip Hop Soul. I think that's what she calls herself. And she is. Do y'all know, I remember the first time I ever heard a Mary J. Blige song. I was in the car with my mother, and I heard that opening beat, and I turned my head to the radio and said, who is this? I remember it like it was yesterday, but she is now in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But the most exciting people who got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is a Tribe Called Quest. You know why that's exciting? Well, first, let's clap. Woo! Yes! That's because Tribe Called Quest is my favorite. They always have been my favorite. You know what is so funny? The second I said out of my mouth, that Tribe Called Quest was my favorite. Andre 3000's face just popped into my brain. Am I lying? Are they not my favorite anymore? A revelation. Okay, I think that Outkast might be my favorite hip hop group now. Uh-oh, I wasn't prepared for this. This is a really important moment. Okay, well, we're going to talk about how when I was younger, A Tribe Called Quest was my #1 absolute favorite. I know every word, every beat, every ad lib, every skit, everything from every Tribe Called Quest album. And also, in my mind, see, this is not even true anymore. I was about to say this is not true. I was about to say, in my mind, me and Q-Tip are soulmates. I don't think that anymore. But let me tell you something. Anasa Troutman, college age, wow, you couldn't tell her nothing about Q-Tip. Not a thing. She would fought you in the street. One time, I was at a club, not a club, at like an outdoor event, and I saw him through the little back fence, and I'm just about to lose my mind because he's the best. He's the best. He's the best. Well, maybe he's the second best because there's Andre again. I'm so sorry, Q-Tip. I really was very dedicated to you for many years, but I guess you got to make a Flute album to get me back. Oh, well, sorry. Anyway, regardless of whether or not they're still my #1, I'm very excited about them being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I was a little bit sad watching the videos because, of course, Phife is not here any longer. And it was a little bit sad to see Q-Tip performing and being at the after party and doing all that. I mean, Jerobi was there and okay, whatever. I have thoughts. But Phife's not there, and I could imagine that was really hard for him. So we send him love and soothing hugs and back rubs. But we're so excited that they were in. That's great. We love it, and we love it, and we love it. Okay. Today, third. Oh, you guys. I really need to talk about this. Third on the Pop 3 today is, y'all know a couple weeks ago I was talking about this new adventure kind of like exploration that I'm doing on the romance novel situation, okay? It's still a little bit much, but I'm going there. So Katie Ryan, who might at this point be my favorite and everybody else's favorite romance writer. A book that she had a long time ago has been re-released. It's called Real, Reel, like the movie Real. It is so good, y'all. It is so good. It's so dramatic. It is so ups and downs. It is so wow. The couple, wow. The lead, wow. The reader of the audiobook, wow. Just 10 out of 10. Amazing. Amazing. Now, I want to say Candy Ryan is on a roll right now. She is about to go out into the stratosphere. So if you have not started reading Candy Ryan books yet, I highly recommend. Candy Ryan, if you're nervous about romance novels, Candy Ryan is not one of those ones who would just be real crazy, like on the, salacious side. I'm not saying it's totally innocent. There are some scenes, but they're very tasteful, and it's fine. You can do it. So not only did Kennedy Ryan have her book come out, and with it's like a new cover and a new audiobook and all the things, and it's amazing. And people are like, this is the best book I've ever read in my life. I'm not saying that. I mean, it ain't Toni Morrison, but it's good. It's good. It's good. The other thing that Kennedy has going on, wait a minute. So for this book, Real, she's going on tour. So she'll be on tour all of November. So if you love Kennedy Ryan, look her up and look her tour dates up because she might be coming to a town near you. And right now they have signed paperbacks at 158 Books. So if you go on Instagram at 158 Books, you can purchase autographed copies of Real if you would like one. Okay? Now, the other thing that's happening with Kennedy Ryan, and this is what is really exciting, is that that she has the Before I Let Go trilogy. It's Before I Let Go, and This Could Be Us, and then Can't Get Enough is the third book. The first book is about Yasmin. The second book is about Soledad, and the third book is about Hendrix. They're like three best friends. They're amazing. They just released the cover of Can't Get Enough. I mean, Can't Get Enough. Yes. And so that means that this book is coming. This book is about the last of the three best friends, Hendrix. We're all very excited about it coming out. It's coming out next year. There's a special version of it on Barnes & Nobles right now if you want to pre-order the Barnes & Nobles version with the special cover. And this is the most exciting part. I can't take it. Before I Let Go is in development as a TV show. What? Oh, so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It is John Legend, Deborah Martin Chase, who she does TV and Broadway production. She's the producer for Equalizer, that show with Queen Latifah, and Malcolm D. Lee, who produced The Best Man. Those three have gotten together with Universal and Peacock, and they're in development of the TV show of Before I Let Go. When I tell you, they better not mess this up. Kennedy, do not let them mess this up. Okay? Who's going to be the actress? Who's going to play Yasmin? I need to know. We need to know who's playing Yasmin. Do not mess this up. It's got to be great. It's going to be great. If you haven't read Before I Let Go, you need to go on and read it because it is just a good book. It's a great story. It is such a great lesson in marriage and relationship and self-love and healing. And it's just great. It's just great. I love it so much. So I'm really excited, really excited, really, really excited to be able to watch that show whenever it comes out. So I think that's it for the Pop 3. And we don't have a guest today, so we're gonna skip over that part, and I get to talk about I'm about to complain a little bit, everybody. Okay? I'm gonna complain. Because today for our coming soon, we're gonna talk about the Met Gala. Because they just announced the theme for the 2025 Met Gala, and I wanna read this announcement to you. This is not the part that made me mad. This part I liked, but I'm gonna get to the part. I'm not mad. I'm being dramatic. I'm not mad. I'm concerned, but I'm not mad. Okay, let me read it to you. The Metropolitan Museum of Art announced the Spring 2025 exhibition Superfine tailoring Black style, inspired by Monica L. Miller's 2009 book, Slaves to Fashion, Black Dandyism, and the Styling of the Black Diasporic Identity. It will explore Black men's culture, defining and groundbreaking style from the 18th century through the present day. The 2025 Met Gala will be on Monday, May 5th at the Museum, of course, in New York City. And the Superfine Tailoring Black Style will run from May 10th to October 26th. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. The co-chairs this year are Pharrell Williams, Coleman Domingo, Lewis Hamilton, and ASAP Rocky. They're all co-chairs, and LeBron James was an honorary co-chair. Now, I don't know why LeBron James is in there. I'm not saying he doesn't have cute suits, but ain't no way you gonna talk about LeBron James as an icon of Black men's fashion. Am I wrong about that? I'm not trying to hate. I'm just saying you gonna talk about Coleman Domingo and LeBron James at the same time you're talking about fashion? I don't think so. Now, here's the thing I'm upset about. Where is Dapper Dan in this conversation? Why would they not make this man who has been an icon and a revolutionary, inspirational, imagination-filled designer in Black dandyism and Black men's fashion for all these years? Why wouldn't you put him on that list? Why wouldn't you put him on? And furthermore, why did y'all not make Andre Leon Talley? See, I just got mad. Oh, I just felt it in my spirit. Now I done got pissed off. Why y'all didn't put Andre Leon Talley there as an honorary co-chair in heaven? Why y'all didn't do that? Andre, if y'all don't put 1,000 photos of him in that exhibit and are you listening to me, people? Y'all better show out on Andre Leon Talley at the Met Gala. And somebody better have on a muumuu. Somebody better have on a cape. He better be in that exhibit 150 times, because there is no such thing as Black men's style without Andre Leon Talley. Okay, do you hear me what I'm saying? Do you hear what I'm saying to me? To you? Do you hear? I hear what I'm saying to me. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Y'all don't have me out here. I mean, I think I hear on the ASAP Rocky, I hear Coleman, I even hear Pharrell. Kinda. I even hear Pharrell. But I don't understand why Dapper Dan is not there. I mean, maybe they're going to honor these men in the exhibit. Maybe they will honor them at the Met Gala. But I'm going to be watching, people. I'm going to be watching in May. We'll see. We said coming soon, because soon as can coming fast enough. I'm going to be having my eye on all of y'all, okay? And y'all better do right. Y'all better do right by my boys, okay? Okay. That's all I have to say about all of that. Yeah, y'all, I think that's it for us today. That's our episode for today. See, I'm just going to start singing again. I'm not going to do that. But we will be back in a couple weeks with another episode, and you're going to have me all to yourself again. I'm so excited about the next episode because it's almost that time of year to talk about family fantasy extravaganza. Woo! So I'm gonna tell y'all all about family fantasy extravaganza on the next episode, because it is time, and you just need to know what's going on. So we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about family fantasy extravaganza. We're gonna talk about whatever is happening in the world of pop culture and the pop 3, and we'll be back together again. My favorite time of the week. So yeah, I guess that's it. So if you want to keep up with Big Wee, you know what to do. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on our podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you really love us, leave a review. If you don't like my podcast, do not say nothing about me in the street. Okay? Okay, great. You could also follow me on podcast, on the Instagram and all the things. What else we have? YouTube. I have Facebook. I never get on that Facebook. I keep telling y'all that, but y'all keep going on there anyway. At Anasa Troutman, and you can send me a text message if you want to ask a question or recommend a book or a film or anything to 901-676-7372. We're about to start really using that text interface, so even if you just go sign up for the text messages, so that when we want to tell you something, you can be on the list. So y'all go sign up on the text message thingy. It's 901-676-7372. Shout out to this amazing production team. Of course, as always, Walter Persons from Sonstorm Studios and Tim Meyer from Boom King Creative. Of course, the music that we use for our opening is produced by Ish Music, and those beautiful, cute, adorable cartoons that we use every week by Marthias Wade. Super humongous shout out to our producer, Renisha Mays, who is our favorite #1 producer on earth. This has been a love offering from the Big We family, and we will see you out in the Weverse. Big love to our whole team and to all our partners and all our people on the ground. We love y'all so much. From the House of Love, this is Anasa Troutman. I will see you next time.